Good morning, sports fans. It is January 11th, 2022, and it's 4 degrees outside with the wind chill. Brr. We have just completed week 18 in the NFL, and all I've got to say is wow, wow, wow. Somehow, miraculously, all the stars have aligned for the Steelers, and they are in the playoffs. Yay! We're going to get through some of the mundane games at the moment just to get them out of the way, and then we are going to talk Steeler football. Saturday, the Chiefs beat up on the Broncos 28-24. Drew Lock played for the Broncos, played actually pretty well. The Broncos also fired the coach the other day, so they need a coach and they need some direction. The Chiefs have secured the number 2 spot in the NFL playoffs, and that's where they will remain. Saturday, the Cowboys 51-26 over the Eagles. Eagles led by Gardner Minshew. Yes, Mr. Dungaree Shorts Jeans man. Dak played well, 51 points. Obviously, defense played well. This was a bunch of no ones. This game didn't really mean much of anything. The Browns played the Bengals. The Browns finished up at 8-8 this year. Very disappointing. They beat the Bengals 21-16. Bengals finishing at 10-7. No Baker, no Burrow, really no one at all played in this game. And the Browns get a victory after an extremely, extremely disappointing year. A lot of hype, not much going on there for Cleveland, but they are Cleveland. So, moving on, we have the Washington football team playing the New York Giants. Yes, the Joe Judge led Giants, who called the Washington football team last week a clown show. Well, Mr. Judge, they trounced you 22-7, led by Jake Fromm. You finished 4-13. You've criticized everyone in the NFL. You are a joke. Why you're employed by the New York Giants right now is beyond me. You're not even a good human being. Get out. We don't need you. The Washington football team, they got to make some decisions. Is Taylor Heineke the guy? I don't know. He has shown some flashes and could be something with some pieces around him. We will see. But both teams are out of the playoffs, and the Giants have been out of the playoffs for about the last 20 years because they stink. Chicago and the Vikings in the No Coach Bowl. We had Chicago fire their coach, Mr. Nagy, and Zimmer is out for the Vikings. The Vikings finished 8-9. Chicago Bears 6-11. Kirk Cousins had 3 touchdowns, and Andy Dalton finished out the season for the Bears. Who cares? In the main game, the main course, if you will say, the Colts went down to visit Jacksonville. The Colts finished 9-8 because they lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. 3-13 for Trevor Lawrence. The Jags will be looking for a coach also after the debacle of Urban Meyer, and I mean debacle. 26-11. This game wasn't close. Jonathan Taylor had 15 carries for 77 yards. I have no idea what the Colts are thinking. Carson Wentz is mediocre at best. But my goodness, did the Steelers need this victory? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jaguars. So the Colts didn't show up, and the Jaguars took advantage, and that was one of the big keys. Moving on, we had Green Bay at Detroit. Detroit got a win here. Jared Goff against Rodgers for a little while. 37-30. The Packers rested a ton of people because they just didn't care about this game. They're the number 1 seed, and that's all there is to it. Jared Goff played actually okay. I don't know where they go from here with him, but obviously their season's over. Tennessee secured the number 1 spot in the NFL AFC. They are the number 1 seed, 28-25 over the Texans. They finished 12-5. Texans 4-13. You got to say, Davis Mills here has a little something going on for the Texans. Had 23 for 33 for 301 and 3 touchdowns. Davis Mills has a little something going on, so this will be interesting.